Hey there YouTube, Crypto Force here again, bringing you another daily dose of crypto. And today I want to talk about another John McAfee pick. The pick that he made this morning was Digibyte. Now I want to go into more detail than what he has, give you a little more history about Digibyte, maybe help you understand a little more about it to make you feel more comfortable buying it. Now the only problem with me making these videos, by the time they come out, the price has already gone up pretty good, but if you look at Burst Coin, it's up 40% from where it was yesterday at close. So, these coins are definitely, moving quick. Now, with that being said, I don't fall into the hype, and I do not believe John McAfee is pumping and dumping these. I don't believe it for a second. I think he's totally legitimate, and I really pay attention to what the guy says because, as eccentric as he may be, he knows what he's talking about. And another thing I want to point out about these coins that he's coming up with is they are relatively a high circulating supply, which will inversely mean that the price is typically sub dollar, but the last couple he's come out with are actually sub dime. So you can get these coins for a couple pennies a piece, and what that means is you can gather a large amount of these coins for a relatively short amount of money. And in the future, if they do what John McAfee foresees them doing, you're going to make a boatload of money on a relatively small investment now. Now, with that being said, do your own homework on all this stuff. But I'll go ahead and show you his tweet of the day. It came out, I think, around 8 o'clock today. And I don't want to read it, but here it is. It's about a one-sentence synopsis of what's going on with the coins. And he finishes it up saying the sleeping giant. Now, what exactly is Digibyte? Digibyte was created by Jared Tate. Here's his Twitter account, and it was created around 2014. And what Digibyte is, it is a decentralized payment network, decentralized being the key term there. It's a digital currency, and it was basically inspired by Bitcoin. And what it allows you to do, you can move payments over the internet extremely fast. So and they're totally secure, and moving into the future, this is going to be a massive massive market to be into. So if we get into a little more about Digibyte, as of June of 2017, there's 8 billion Digibyte coins in existence. Now, the maximum number of coins is 21 billion, and that's set to be reached 21 years after the creation of Digibyte. So 2014, that means 2035, the last Digibyte coins can be mined. And the number of coins is actually a deliberate ratio of Bitcoins of 1 to 1,000, because there's 21 million Bitcoins, and there's going to be 21 billion Digibyte coins. So one of the interesting aspects about Digibyte, you can mine it in over 5 different algorithms. I don't know of any other coin you can do that with. And so you can mine it with ASIC miner, or you can mine it with a GPU, CPU, and it uses the Bitcoin code, the SHA-256. It also uses script. It uses Grossel for the GPUs, Skeen for the GPUs, and Qubit for the ASIC. So, there's 5 different ways you can actually use you can mine this coin. And I really didn't know that until I started researching that today, if that means anything. So you want to know a little more about the roadmap here for Digibyte. It's laid out kind of, I don't care for the way the roadmap's laid out, to be honest with you. I think Burst Coin had a better layout, but they go in talking about what they're trying to accomplish by the end of this year, and they talk about the education, the outreach, the development. They talk about these other programs they're involved in here, and here's a big list of the programs they're involved in. And one thing to note about Digibyte, it is a lot like Verge and Burstcoin, and that it is open source. So if any of you guys are coders out there, you're interested in jumping into helping develop Digibyte or coming up with more ideas for it, there's places, I don't know if it's on GitHub or where you got to go to do it, but it is open source, so you can dive right in and help contribute to the Digibyte community. Now, when we look at the community here, awesome community tab on their website. It goes into the official alerts that just come out, the official discussion channels, and then down here on the bottom, I really like this. I wish more of the coins would come up with this, but you have your different, hey dog, be quiet. You have your different channels you can go to. Like if you have questions on mining, you click on your mining one. Here's the development for if you're one of the open source developers. Then they actually have their own country channels. So they have the European, North America, Japan. They even have a marketing channel. India's got its own channel and a tech support channel. So if you have any questions. So, you know, I think that's laid out really well as far as this part goes. If we go to the About page, it goes into a little more information about the different mining algorithms. It goes into the global decentralization. So at the end of the day, you know, we look at Digibyte. I think it definitely is a good pick. I've always been a believer in Digibyte since I've known about it for about 6 months now. And it does have tried and tested technology. It's actually, you know, the blockchain's been out for almost 4 years now. And it has quicker confirmation times, and transactions are one of the fastest ways to send value using the blockchain. It's also another thing I like about it. There was never an ICO. I'm big into that. There wasn't a pre-sale. There wasn't a token sale. This was strictly mined. So, you know, that makes it fair. That makes it to where it's a lot less likely to be a scam. You know, ICOs can be scams because if somebody opens up the ICO and says, hey, here it is on this date, I'm going to sell all these ICO, everybody jumps in, buys the tokens, they could just close the doors and walk away. As to where if you're having to work on something for people to mine, you know, there's actually something physically there. What else is going on with it? It's got, well, the technology, they have presented it to governments and corporations and banks to talk about the benefits of the decentralized futures. It's the world's largest blockchain. That's an interesting fact about it. It has 5 million blocks, so it has been able to overcome scalability that, you know, almost no other blockchain has done because of how large it is. And it's also going to have to continue to evolve to do that. It has one of the largest communities, and it's been successfully traded on decentralized exchanges, and that's a key step to the decentralized future. So probably their biggest thing is their security is far more resilient than almost any other blockchain. So, you know, security is going to be key in this digital age coming up. And let's see if there's anything else we want to touch on here. Another good tab on economy. It talks about all the different exchanges they're on here. I wish all coin websites would do that. So guys, let me know what you think about Digibyte. If you got some other picks, let me know. I'm very interested to see what else John McAfee comes out with. It's a bummer SafeX, you know, is delisted right now. It's killing me because I was going to buy some before it went down. But Burst Coin, thankfully they're out, and I was able to get some cheaper positions beforehand. But, you know, I really think Digibyte has a bright future. I think you're going to see a lot more transitioning towards towards these cryptocurrencies coming in the upcoming year. I think 2018 is going to be huge for cryptocurrency, not only in price, but I think, you know, like I've talked in other videos, the rubber's going to hit the road with some of these roadmaps, and we'll find out exactly what they can do, and then that's going to really show the future to the governments of the world and the companies that there is legitimate place for cryptocurrency, and that fiat currency is going to be a thing of the past. So, do you guys have any questions, comments? Please put them in the comment section below. If you guys ever want me to talk about something, just put that in the comment section below also. I hope you guys are doing great trading. One last thing I want to do is just touch on the price here. You can see Digibyte's up 93% today, and this thing's only going to get bigger, folks. So I hope you guys are making great trades out there. And as always, guys, Crypto Force signing out.